our circus that we have been traveling with, having arrived in the new city. Uh, the coffin of Edgar is brought over, and the coffin rests beside where he is about to be buried for everyone's goodbyes.
A woman walks up to Edgar and she kind of puts her hand on. Uh, no, Frank. Put her hand on his back. Frank, is that you? No.
Yes, yes, it is.
She makes him turn around, and there, before him, was the most obnoxious brat when she was younger, but now she looks more calm, more mature. It's like, you remember me, no?
Somewhat,
You
yes.
French.
Yes,
If,
I
if
somewhat remember you.
well, to jog your memory more, I am Nick. My, my name was Nix Moonflower. My mother, unfortunately, cannot come to the funeral. She's still in the Feywilds.
I
But
fear she'll always be trapped in the Feywilds, let's be honest.
That's why you've
not
nearly
more or
won the
less
game.
not trapped, more like doesn't want to leave. The magics have called to her.
I forgot to
You've
do a long
seen.
rest.
Yes, it's a long rest, Red.
Always a long rest.
Yeah, that's what I
She
was saying. I
has.
forgot.
Another Earth. Holy
She
shit, we
has
gotta start killing shit.
seen too many of her friends die, so she's decided to go to a place where they can never die. It's
Honestly, I
hard.
don't blame
Horde
them.
is monsters, yeah. You're
It's
right.
hard to believe that's the old man. And here I thought that death would keep him out of trouble. He just kind of gives a humorless laugh.
Okay. Aesthetic of the Ludless side, run
You know, Frank, you notice that
2.
her scarf
Live
turns from a
track.
scarf to
Draw 1.
a somewhat undead-looking snake, as it seems that's her familiar, by the way.
Let's see.
That's your familiar.
Yes, though she
Humble
can turn back into
Nightberry.
her normal self.
Discard.
Go on then.
Draw 2.
You're in front of the guests. She just talks to the snake. Snake just
Frank,
reverts back.
as massive as he is, before the snake would revert, just kind of passes Snake on the head with one finger.
So, so how is everyone handling it, Frank?
Man, this sucks. Holy shit.
I didn't handle it too well.
She just opens up her arms. As small as she is, compared to the orc, she just holds her arms out.
Frank kneels down and gives her a hug.
How hard
The balance is a cruel, cruel mistress, but she is understanding. He went out without pain. This is what the spirits tell me.
Broke his curse.
I know. That's why the spirits are so happy that he returns to the other side with his lover.
Single heavy infantry. So I'll kill a cultist.
She just kind of looks at everyone else.
Crazy amount
Oh,
of mana that I can do
bonjour.
nothing with.
It's I'm sorry for taking up
But
your
at least gotten the mana
dear
cards
friend
out of
Frank's
my-
attention. She just walks over to everyone. She's wearing
Actually, wait,
what can
I
be described.
instead of killing that, I can kill Samuel's Trickster.
You cut out
funeral
there.
outfit. Not like, oh, she's wearing a bougie
Instead of killing a
funeral
corpse.
outfit. It's like not trashy bougie. I mean,
Yeah,
right,
forgot
Sonic?
Shadowstone.
Yeah.
Kill this instead.
She looking fancy.
Things did not get better.
And she kind of holds out her hand to the first person. Anyone can decide to interact with her. Just. She walks up to Braxis and she holds her hand out. It is nice to meet you.
Oh, wait, what race did you say she was again?
She's Drow.
She's a okay. Wait, hold on. I need to remember what a drow looks like.
Dark
Hang
elf. Just.
on.
Yeah, just look it up. Wait, I got a picture of her. I think I can post. Hold up, I'm getting a picture of her.
Okay.
Here you go. This is what she is.
I extend my hand to meet hers and it's good.
My name is Nyx Moonflower. At your service. Part of the Moonflower family.
You may call me Braxis, and my, you have lovely hair.
Thank you. See, Esper? He is a nice man. Just as she says this terrifying looking half-dead anaconda, not anaconda, death adder just kind of slivers from her hand onto Braxis's hand for a second, sniffing it.
The snake can sniff.
Yeah, with it. Yeah,
With its
with its
tongue.
tongue. So it's
Ah.
tasting you.
Yeah, the
Before seemingly almost like lightning curling back around her neck, give its glowing eyes staring at you as she walks away to introduce herself again to another person.
Is your friend skeptical of others?
Are you talking about Esper?
Is that the snake's name?
Yes. Yes. She is my companion, no? She
Then
came to
yes.
me when I... She came to me when I spoke through the balance. And yes, she is. She is She is just like the balance. She is life and she is death. She lives and she can also die. She gives lives. She gives like a little point of showing that Asper can, her fangs can produce health potion, just a tiny little bit. I can imagine probably too weak to actually do anything at the moment, right, Sonic?
Yeah.
But she can also take life. The balance is as it is. Balance.
Interesting.
Well, just she says this loud enough for the party to hear. If you have that question, his spirit won't return. He's at
Pardon?
talking about Edgar.
No, I mean like no, I mean like fucking you. I couldn't hear you, so I think you cut out.
Oh, pretty much she's saying that Edgar's spirit refuses to come back. She's basically answering a question that hasn't been asked yet.
right,
Oh,
Snapdragon.
okay.
Up to
She
Edron
looks over
Canyon.
at Uh,
Heavy infantry. About fucking time, am I right?
Franken goes, do you mind, while they're getting the funeral ready, do you mind introduce me to your other friends, Frank?
Yes.
11.
Over here we have Emok and his lover, Eve.
Eve just goes, hi.
Grand-
She just
Grand
she
Legend,
kind of
right?
looks tired because she's got like a, I'm gonna say,
And then I get
Seth,
plus
you
one
probably
from,
you probably want to do this.
Death Star, so
Would you say
that's
Emok
fine.
has made a nest for Eve to kind of just sit there?
Yeah.
Spend 6 of that 11 to kill an Earth Tyrant.
So just Nyx walks over and just nods her head at
Darth, I draw 3 cards.
Eve and then looks at Emok and says, you have a strong smell about you, no? You smell of spices. You're a cook, yes?
Yeah.
Red, I'm going to presume. Sorry to interrupt. Red, I presumed that roll, that stealth roll, was in fact a stealth roll.
Yes. Also,
Red.
That roll was for perception.
you only rolled just
Get
a
the fuck
520.
back here.
You only rolled a 520.
Huh?
You
You're-
rolled a flat 20.
Yeah, get the fuck back here. That's
Yeah,
perception.
you didn't actually roll 1d20. You just rolled 20.
Just
Yeah.
get back here so we
Oh,
can continue.
slash. My bad.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. He wants to run off. It's a kid at a funeral. Do you really expect them to sit there and be entertained?
I just give that a goddamn Game Boy.
What the fuck? Anyway,
Nah, dude. We going perception.
she goes, you cook, yes? I dabbled in cooking myself, though. If you would call the abominations that come out of my oven cooking, she kind of laughs to herself. I'm more of a scholarly person, she says.
I just imagine Frank and Braxis are just watching Luminous just slowly tiptoe away.
Someone grab a little shit. She needs to.
Frank picks up Luminous. Right. You need to meet the child of the group. No, seriously, they are a child. Luminous,
Okay.
at least say hi to my old friend.
She is the most dry. Hi.
Oh, hello there, little angel, she says, leaning kind of, because being what she is, she's a little tall, kind of just, she's still short for Frank to kneel down, but for her, she's how big is Frank?
12 feet tall.
Yeah, she's 6'6". So she's kind of like smiling at Luminous and waving, and Esper is kind of poking their head out and doing what can be described as silly little snake wiggles.
Silly little snake wiggles. Hell
She does the bleps.
yeah.
She
The
does the-
blems, if you will.
She does the undead bleps and blems.
Luminous?
Frank would then put Luminous down and just go, alright, you can go and play with whoever you can find to play with.
Nyx just gently pats Luminous on the head.
You say your character's name is Nynx, right?
Nyx.
Nyx.
N-Y-X.
And she's very attuned to like magic and stuff, right?
Yeah, she's in tune to the balance.
To you, touching Luminous's hair, or at least getting near her hair, feels like you're approaching a flame.
She just kind of looks curious.
The most obvious thing is that everyone probably already knows is her eyes and hair glow. They're both like glowing aquamarine.
My Luminous' eyes are glowing aquamarine.
Yeah, her hair and eyes both glow.
She will kind of just look at everyone else and goes, "This child is unique, no? I believe there's something magical about her. More than
Yeah, we can't figure out what it is, but we're keeping an eye on them so they don't get into too much trouble.
Back.
I'm just your average person from the Thieves Guild. She says nonchalantly.
So
She just looks at the candles and just draws the flames into her palms.
I feel
can
like
I say something in Abyssal? Because Drow.
Sure.
She says something in Abyssal of thinking Luminous won't be able to hear it. Balance is mighty. Balance would be curious about her. I need to keep watch of her.
For the record, technically, I only know Infernal, but I will respond back nonetheless. Say it's Abyssal. You said what again?
Basically-
brother, Abyssal and Infernal are two separate things.
Abyssal is the ancient, Eldritch. Infernal is demons.
No, Infernal is devil, Abyssal is demons.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I was wrong.
Wait, if
I was-
Abyssal is a demon and I'm the fucking tiefling.
It's weird. It's fucking weird. Should we say that? You good, Saf?
Yeah, I'm just coming.
You can participate if you want to, Saf.
I mean, I was trying to talk to Enoch when Nick was talking to him, but everyone just decided, oh, Enoch's not gonna say anything.
Wrong?
Why didn't
Let's speak up a little.
Why didn't you say something, Saf?
Because I'm fucking stupid, Taylor.
Oh my. I'm gonna lay on this car until my back breaks.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
I find it funny that no one's batting an eye with Luminous, just playing with fire.
Yeah, but we're gonna put that on hold for
That's
just. We're just gonna put that on a hold for a second because I'm gonna finish the conversation with Emok. Is that okay, Red?
Yes.
See?
No,
Anyway,
I can't see. I'm blind.
fucking make you blind.
Ow.
It's too late. Satan already beat you to that.
Alright. Now, brightness, check your flashlight. Ow.
Anyway.
Ow.
Nyx just looks over at Emok and goes, I may not have been a cook, but my mother was a cook a little bit, though she used Fey ingredients. DM, would there be technically a good supply of way of getting Fey stuff that Emok can grab?
Wait, repeat that?
Would there be a way to get Fey ingredients? Emok can get Fey ingredients.
Yeah.
So she pulls out. It's not as big as Edgar's, but it's still a decent size. It's a small little hand packet of, fuck. Sonic, help me here. Should it be confectionaries?
Pixie dust.
She just slides it over to Emok and says, "Use this for your meals. It makes anything that needs a little bit more." Oh God. I'll let Sonic handle this.
It adds
Yeah,
sweetness to it. It's more sweet than sugar, but also healthier somehow.
Ah. Well, I think after the funeral, I'll be able to make you a dish. Name me your favorite dish, and I'll be able to make it for you.
Oh, crepes. Crepes. That's my mother used to make when I was younger, for my birthdays.
Oh, I just made some crepes.
What?
That shouldn't be a challenge. After, well, there's not a thing I can't cook.
I will warn you though. She just smiles. Like the warning was this big for Borderfay, but she smiles. I'll eat you out of the kitchen. She just begins laughing. It sounds pompous and one of those annoying laughs, but she's
What the fuck? What is
so
that?
fucking kind-hearted. Yeah, that. But she's so kind-hearted. You know, it's not her pulling it off just to be a show-off. That's just how she normally sounds like, laughing.
Rich kid issues.
Enoch
Very
with
rich.
the chuckle. Trust me, if Frank can't eat me out of the kitchen, I don't think you can.
Just she begins laughing. Little stomach Frank eating you out of the kitchen.
Oh,
It's
trust me.
only you that has ever called me that.
I what he might have been like when he was younger. I've eaten
Apparently,
eaten an entire restaurant out of food.
Frank, do you,
apparently,
Emok, I'm going
Frank,
to
do you
warn you
want to-
this now.
since they go right
This
here,
woman's
unless you're
metabolism
using
is
the
fucking
Kraken,
insane.
Frank, do you want to
or we're
let
using
them in on the
Gems.
dwarf
This is where gems go.
buffet incident?
This is where the current event goes.
Emok,
Are we using the dream deck?
I had 10 dishes.
Well, they could go here.
She
Are we
had
using the event deck?
25.
And I would have had
I guess
more,
they
but they
could go
kicked
here
me
since
out
we're not
saying I
using
was
the
eating
event
too
deck.
much product. She muttered to herself.
They could technically go in any
Ah.
of these spaces because we're
You're
not
right.
using events or
And my
dreams.
adoptive mother. I remember we went to a buffet in our hometown. I believe we ate 70 dishes there.
Well, I mean, after all, for some reason, I keep eating and eating, and I don't seem to lose weight. I don't seem to gain weight. I lose it. She just pulls up her sleeve, showing off just a tiny bit of muscle. Must be going to my muscles, no?
You have no
That's most
muscle
likely
to
the
speak.
case.
She just sighs before leaning back. You know, I kind of miss this, she says softly. I miss being able to hang out with people. You hang around. Oh, god damn it! I miss being able to hang out with the common folk. Hanging out with my study partners were quite a bore because they were all nobles that were trying magic to become part of their remain in the family, and you know how that is, Frank.
Or I'm probably also not going first.
Yeah.
Eve just kind of pops up and just goes, so, question for you both.
Okay, that would be.
Yeah.
Are you two like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
Nix just starts laughing. Unless he is a tiefling with a nice pair of tits the size of melons, I don't think that works. She just holds up her finger. By the way, she just shows it off to Frank. By the way, you were wrong. Me and her did get married. It was not just some random. She was not imaginary, so take that, Frank. She just sticks her tongue out in like an immature manner.
He just pulls out like a secret little pouch and just hands her 20 gold coins.
She takes it. And by the way, she invites you over next time when you're free.
By the way, I don't know if either of y'all heard me say it, but I did say I made crepes for the funeral.
Oh,
So I'd like to offer one up to Nix.
yeah,
Just pat her
she'll
on the
take it.
shoulder. Just pat her on the shoulder. Hey, I heard you like crepes. And just give her
Oh.
a plate.
Oh, merci beaucoup. She just takes it and just starts eating it. Cause you know how funerals, before it actually gets to the funeral, there's just a bunch of family bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just starts talking about her wife, and she reveals that the tiefling, compared to the very rich noblewoman, is a down-to-earth, working-class blacksmith girl who inherited her father's shop after the father passed away. And stuff like that. She's basically talking about her life after college of this. And Sonic, you can tell me who to play as Edgar's family if you want.
Okay.
As Edgar's cousin,
I'll.
Ah, the scummy one.
yes. Oh,
He just
yes.
I have a question.
He walks over and snatches the plate of crepes from Braxis's hand. Give me that, you
I
little
think
half-breeded runt.
I can just buy a mystic and pass my turn.
What did you just call me?
Just his guard kind of just gets in the way. Sonic, you could describe the guard if he has any. If not, then just say it's him being him.
You can see a large half-dragon, a grimace on his face as he clearly doesn't like doing what he is doing, but obviously he is getting a large sum of money from this pompous fool.
Oh, I'm very nice.
Joffrey, I was wondering if you were showing for the funeral.
Of course I would. Great uncle loved me.
Can
Love
I bribe the guard to make a move?
No,
Not even a platinum?
not
He's
even a
hired-
platinum will sway him. He is paid 10 platinum a day.
By the way, fun fact. Fun fact. Spirit, this is the CEO of the heist company, talking.
The fucking what company?
Heist.
Edgar Heist.
Oh.
His last name is Heist, and his family is. What did we establish?
I'm sorry. I was
Sonic?
not aware of
Traitor?
this.
They are traders, mainly for adventurers and dealing in special, unique
You bought
magic
a heavy infantry
tools.
That's
Especially.
enough. Just. It's Joffrey, right?
Yeah.
Joffrey mutters. It's bad enough we've fucking dirty our company with these half-brained idiots of adventurers and give them items. Now the old man goes croaks before he can make a proper will. He's just muttering to himself, thinking no one can hear him.
Heavy infantry.
I'm
hey,
gonna
real-
roll
real-
perception. At advantage because he is focusing on Joffrey.
Can Luminous roll perception?
Yeah.
Hey, can I
Spirit,
do
would you-
something? Oh, brother, can you
Go ahead,
allow
Spirit.
me to use the blink spell so I can get past the guard and get right up in this pompous prick's face?
No, you don't want to cause a scene at a funeral.
I'm fucking sorry. He called me a half-breeded runt. I'm gonna cause problems.
Joffrey, if you could please hand back to my friend the food that he made himself.
Oh, I'm so. Oh, he just laughs. Oh, good man. I'm sorry. He just says in this saccharine sweet voice, I thought he was the help. My apologies. He just smiles and pats Braxis's shoulder before, in the most disrespectful manner, pulling out a single copper piece and dropping it in Braxis's front pocket.
I'm going to just swat his hand away and take my plate back.
Oh, the help is always so spirited.
That's my friend, actually, and he has been a great help to me
Hmm,
and
well,
to Edgar.
well, Edgar always was, always known to give out to charity. Just says in a mocking tone.
I need
Nothing.
to look
Hey, Sonic, you told me to make him an asshole.
Oh yeah.
And look at this! A sex toy in the kitchen. How trashy the help must be.
Just before Joffrey could react, Frank grabs Joffrey by the hair. Do not speak ill of a
Oh, it
pregnant
is? Okay.
woman, you sack of shit. No.
Hey, Sonic,
I'm
should we let Emok handle this because his wife is being
uh,
insulted?
Oh, yeah.
Shanter and buying
It's like, why would I apologize to a sex toy and that thing being pregnant?
Fuck, that's cool, dude. I wish I could buy
I've
that.
known them
I
be
only have
thrown
seen
away
one
for
of them.
less. Why is this scrap heap still around?
Okay, you're better.
Seth, it is your turn.
Seth?
Seth?
This
Okay.
is I'm going. This since this is just roleplay. I imagine I don't have to roll for anything, right?
No, do not roll for anything.
You guys see Emox normally just calm yellow eyes turn to a bloodshot crimson red as he grabs this man by the throat and lifts him up into the air.
Guards! Get this
You fucking nerve to talk about my wife like that ever again. I will personally disembowel you and use your organs as ingredients for my next meal.
Does Emok drop him?
Can I?
Not before leaving a large, sizable scratch on his throat.
Ooh. Go ahead, Spirit.
How many victory points did Kishan get?
I'm thinking like what I should do here in terms of.
Just Jeffrey, just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Damn.
Of course it's Joffrey.
If Vegas were here, he'd be
Joffrey.
all over these fucking. Oh, and
Just
he'd be
okay.
all over these werewolves.
I'd like to attempt to diffuse the situation by saying,
Don't worry, homie. Crack out
"Gentlemen,
the
we are at a
spreadsheet.
funeral. Please, for once, can we not bust heads with each other?" As I completely glare at Joffrey. Even
He just-
one of us deserves a crack in the skull.
He just kind of scoffs and just dusts himself off and then just looks at what looks to be a very tired and not abused as in physical, but you know, like how they are mentally abused elf woman. He says, "You mark this camp down for upping the payment of their supplies now."
I'm sorry, sir. That is not within our jurisdiction.
What do you mean? Oh, stupid! He just stomps off. Just a deep rumbling laugh that kind of causes the kitchen to go off. Well, my great grand cousin. He always was a little shit.
Oh my God, it's
The
Joseph.
man just. Do you mind if I describe him, Sonic?
Sure.
Bro, you're
The man
playing
before-
Jack Warner.
The man before you is a weathered man. He has a black suit on that makes him look elegant, and while he looks old, he also looks youthful.
So
He
you
just walks
get,
over and
if you
holds
play
out
the
his
hound,
hand.
You get 2 mana.
Frank, you remember me, don't you?
You end up with 3, yeah.
Yes, somewhat. I've been away for a while.
I am Johanna
Get the
Heist,
golem, it immediately
creator of
plays,
the Heist
and then
family
you
and
could kill the giant
Edgar's
to gain
father.
5 victory, or you could kill and obtain the Lunar Guardian.
It
Are
is
you-
quite
Wait,
Oh damn,
small continuity.
that guy's really good.
He just
wasn't-
kind of smiles before letting some of his glimmer fall off, showing his silver scales.
For
We're
the,
letting it back up.
giant, yeah.
Never
Humans
mind
are
the question.
fragile.
Fragile.
My dear Elaine wanted
Oh,
to attend, but
that's cool.
she could not stop crying today. She asked me to go in her stead. Even dragons cry. He kind of says, as if you could look at his eyes closely, they are a
Hedron
deep red, like he's been crying for a while. It's not easy to bury a child. And it's not easy to see what family does to the legacy that your child tries to leave.
Frank would give the old half-dragon a hug.
He hugs back. It's clear, but by how he's hugging, he's clearly holding back strength.
So I have
Before he
4 and
gently
2.
walks over to Braxis and goes, "You're new. Is this a
let me get
new
the
son
Lunar
he adopted?"
Guardian.
No. But they did have a good rapport with one another.
What? That's
I
Keyshawn's
see.
hand. Wait,
Yes.
Keyshawn, put that.
Wait, did I
put
catch
the-
his
put the
name like
discard
in
pile.
the game?
Yeah, he said his name was Johan.
No. Of like Joffrey.
Oh. I don't Thank you.
And I'll...
No, I think Frank said it. What,
Yeah,
right, Sonic?
Frank said it.
That guy.
Frank said
I'll buy it.
Joffrey's name.
Several times, I think.
Ah, yes. You said your name was Johan? Yes.
That is
Hello.
That is correct.
I am Braxis. I had a very
Holy
unfortunate
shit, that's good. What
exchange
the
with
fuck?
that man over there.
He just
You said
lets out a huff. He just lets out a huff and rolls his eyes. Unfortunately, he is the current CEO of the Heist
You wanna,
family.
You wanna go ham on Enlightened Years with that one.
Nepotism, actually.
It won't let me click the button.
My eldest son,
Thank
my
you.
youngest son believed he needed it all. So when Edgar left to be an adventurer, he backstabbed all his other brothers.
Literally?
Yes. However, we
Okay.
don't have
They
events.
He tried to.
Oh.
They kicked his ass. It's fun seeing a human trying to fight someone who can shift into a dragon.
Luminous looks at him and
So-
says, "You're a
so he's thinking
dragon."
that case. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I wasn't done speaking.
Oh, go ahead.
no. Go ahead.
Thank you. Oh, so he's weak then. Well, that's a little more reassuring.
He did not inherit the gift of Baphomet. No. Go ahead, Red. What were you gonna say?
Luminous says, "You're a dragon. Judging by your scales, you're of the Silver Dragon Flight, or at least one of their many clans."
Sonic, what clan would Johan technically be from? I could also say something if you allow me to.
Sure, go ahead.
He just kind of smirks knowing and goes, let's just say I was there for the very first start of the clans.
Isn't this cavern
Me and my sister had disagreements, as it were. Do with that what you will, Sonic. And everyone here.
Essentially, what he is saying is he is one of the first half dragons to be created.
Gifted
But instead of
Go ahead.
deciding to become a full dragon, he decided to stay a half dragon and grant himself immortality.
Mm-hmm. But that means he can no longer... what should be the caveat, Sonic?
He will never be able to reach death and see any of his children that he has had.
It's a small price to pay for a greed that he had when he was younger. But he just kind of nods at him. What would be a good name for the first ever clan?
3 and 4. Damn.
Platinum.
I was hoping that there would be.
Scale.
Platinum
Platinum scale.
I am part of the platinum scales, young child.
So now the silvers. Just want to ask you if you knew one of them, or where I could find one of them.
Would he know? Sonic?
No, considering Red's character is also young, and a lot of the history from the really old times is pretty much gone, no, Red would not know.
No, I said, would it? Johan know? About the silver scales.
Yes, Johan would know.
Yes, I do know of them.
Alright. Would you be able to tell me where a specific member of the silvers are?
I'm gonna save a lot of trouble to be like, actually, no, Sonic, should he know or just say he doesn't remember?
He does not, as he thought they were all dead, last he checked.
They are still alive? I thought they were dead.
There is at least one, or a couple, one true silver dragon. Though they walk in much the form similar to yours. Back where they came, where I'm from, that silver dragon was referred to as Luck Lucifel von Hartfield. They're adopted by a vampire.
Young Lucy.
Yeah, that's why her referred to as.
I'm sorry I cannot help you anymore.
Yes,
I
I have to
know
keep.
that they were.
Oh, okay.
I know they were around and
If I
humans
use
or something
the Lunar
killed them.
Guardian to buy a knife,
No.
would they attack?
Not the one. No, I know of. They're still very much active.
The-
Oh, okay.
I- Okay. But Johan gently presents
Okay, I have,
Luminous with a candy.
uh,
a dragon
5
candy.
mana and 3 damage.
It's because out of pocket, I would like to ask,
Tinted
what
by
would be the
Vixen.
difference between in D&D difference between human candies and dragon candies?
Dragon
Oh, man, it's
candies
only level 3.
are a lot
Okay,
more
I got
crunchy.
one.
They're
how-
hard, but they do melt in your mouth if you let them sit in your mouth.
And the most favorite flavor is cinnamon.
That's a hard one. Oh,
Oh,
Depending
yes,
on the
dried
flight.
and tree bark.
yeah, we buy Mystic.
Depending on the flight.
And we hold this.
Because I
Well, what
imagine
about-
some that are more cold would favor different types of things.
dragon candies kind of look like rocks. Like quartz or rubies or something.
So pretty much what it looks like to everyone, he gives Luminous a decent sized ruby, but to anyone who can smell or see, it's candy. As he walks over to Emok, Sonic, because I wanna do this for Seth to make him feel better. Can you feed me some of the stuff for his shit, so Johan can kind of add more suspense for his arc?
Yeah.
I'm gonna DM you something that because I also have came up with plans for Generous's story when we eventually get to that. I know it won't be soon, but I just like to plan in advance.
Yeah, Nyx doesn't have a story. She just wants to travel with you guys.
Fair.
Yeah.
She's technically already did her story. She's married and happy. Now she's just doing her job. But he
The
walks
side
over.
quests, if I will.
Yeah, the side quest. He kind of walks over and holds his hand out to Emok and goes, "Oh, a Dragonborn. It is nice to meet you."
I won't say it's nice since we're at a funeral, but it's
Oh, no,
something
don't-
to meet you.
Oh no, don't feel sad. Edgar would have wanted you to say what you wanted to say. He was a very spirited boy. I remember like it was yesterday that he got in trouble by going into a knoll den with nothing but one of my old swords. As he laughs, the room kind of shakes, even though he is just the size of a normal man.
Okay,
Oh.
and I have 6 mana.
What was surprising about it was he actually killed the knoll leader by the time I got there.
6, huh?
And then Frank came in, and he's like a grandchild to me. Great grandchild. There you go.
I'll grab the neophyte mentor and
Yep.
Kill.
Oh, is it gonna
what's
work?
that
I
sound?
agree.
Oh wait, does it?
There you go. If it's working.
Nope.
I don't-
That's
we can't
so
hear you.
Good. Holy shit. Kill a
Yeah.
cultist.
He kind of just. Yep. Kind of takes a deep breath and just kind of starts laughing. Frank became another Edgar when he was so younger. There was the Cobalt Cave, and the Hobgoblin Cave, and even the Hornet Cave. Lots of caves he went in. Hello?
Hello, Goo.
Nice.
Is it working for you now?
I'm gonna take the deafening silence as a no.
Fuck.
I was so confused when
Son
he
of a
did that, dude.
He's kind of talking.
No, he's real for that. He's real for that. He's real for that.
God damn, dog, shut the fuck up, or I'll turn you to Chinese
Yeah,
food.
yeah, makes sense. Defense generator, holy shit. Oh, Well, that defense generator is not staying there for long.
By the way,
then.
brother, I really want to pull a Luigi right now.
Why?
Why?
As in, I want to kill a CEO.
Which CEO?
Joffrey.
That pompous bastard in the corner there.
Ah, yes.
Who is now ranting and raving about being viciously attacked by a feral creature. And grossly enough, his mother is cooing over him.
I did not hear the first part.
My turn.
Ranting and raving about a wild animal attacking him.
Is he referring to Enoch,
Yes, he
a
is.
wild animal?
And his mother is grossly cooing over him for it.
There we go. By the scout.
Like a Karen would.
That's cool.
If you need to know her name, I'll let Sonic decide. But I'm not the DM.
Is he out of the room yet?
Yeah, he's being led out of the room by his mom.
Okay, can I cast Minor Illusion to make a fake door? Yeah, I'll
Sonic
have
Candy?
illusion.
Sure.
Sweet.
So I've used one.
Why is the woods
The
making
fake-
it weird?
So I have
We are
four.
outside, by the way.
Six.
They are heading inside.
I thought we were inside, like in reception.
No, we are outside right now.
There we
Burying.
go.
There we go.
There you go.
Hello.
We are just doing Edgar's funeral.
I just woke up.
Ah,
I just
okay.
woke up.
So you don't want to join today?
No.
Okay.
Holy
Also, Sonic, I'm
shit.
gonna send you the idea I came up with as well for Gunrest.
Damn, dude.
I mean,
I
Okay.
even think
you
I
said-
have an invite to the game.
I
Oh,
sent you
shit.
an invite in DMs.
Oh, you did. Okay.
But
God
yes,
damn you.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion on both Joffrey and his mother, so that they walk into a wall.
Why are we bullying CEOs now?
Why aren't we bullying CEOs?
That was
They
excellent.
suck.
I don't know. Why anything? Why my balls? Ooh. This is an itch. Sorry, I nearly dropped my phone.
Spirit,
Yeah.
I just thought of a great idea when, like, the asshole side of the family tries to claim the possessions. Because I just thought of something.
Alright.
Jen is going to say, like, Edgar entrusted him with everything, his possessions when they passed away. And I said to them, alright, well, there was one condition he had. How many hands are you willing to lose to get your hands on this? And then your character casts Minor Illusion to make it look like Denris cut his own hand off to show he was being
Jeez.
serious about this.
Jesus Christ, Sonic!
I was not paying attention to a majority of that. I was also getting lost as to what you were saying. I know you were trying to like do a combo thing, but I completely forgot the first thing that you said. I
Sonic, you
yeah.
didn't give me access to my character.
Right. Let
I'm
me.
not repeating
give
it.
you access to
I'm sorry.
Pretty much, he wants to Minor Illusion.
Who's
Yeah, because he's basically saying how many hands you want to lose, getting the stuff you think is rightfully yours from Edgar. I'm a big step
Aww. That's so good. Holy fuck. Yeah, you get that for free.
Sonic, I think this funeral is turned into a comedy. I love it.
It's exactly what Edgar would want.
It does immediately go into play. No. What do you mean? It is a mechanic construct.
All right.
No. Oh, are you talking about the Cannon Templar? I thought you were
Okay.
talking about the Watch
So,
Templar.
as everyone has finally said their goodbyes
I mean, they
to
stack.
Edgar, they start lowering his coffin into the ground
You could get the
before
Cannon
beginning
Templar, which is also
to seal it up.
Not even a second afterwards, all right. This.
You're
Will
cutting
re-
out a lot.
will-
You're cutting out a lot, Blair. Get closer to the mic.
Hello.
Who
Hi.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
Basically, he said, "Shut up."
Yeah,
Had
those
enough
dogs
of
are
that
big.
zombie.
Everyone
Joe
has.
Bitten.
Anyway, Joffrey stands up. All right, enough of this. Not even a second after the pastor's done. Let's get to what we are all really here for.
The
You mean what
pastor
yours-
then looks at Joffrey and goes, "You are to be quiet until I have finished the speech."
He just gets in the pastor's face. No, you be quiet. I paid for you to be here. Actually,
I step in real
a deep
quick.
voice
First of all, I
rings
would like
out
to
from the
say,
back.
I have 8 mana.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I was gonna buy
Walking
that
up
card.
next to the priest would be a well-dressed businesswoman. Like I'm in full disguise
Would
right now.
they
I
ever?
suggest you sit back down. We don't have to. We don't want to remove family members from this function.
Johan just
would they
nods
ever
towards
ruin
your
the
character because,
cliche?
you know, he knows. Because he
That's
hired
fake
you.
spring. I'll also buy the
She
Let's
is
see,
right,
Pastor.
Joffrey. Sit down. Go ahead,
Okay, so
Sonic.
I had 8. I had 8.
The
Relapse.
priest would then finish off his speech by saying, "And once the fires of light fade, there will only be the brightness within each one's souls to guide us together once again." And that would be the end of his speech. Because I can't figure out anything else profound.
Man, I'm deciding what I want to do with it.
That's fair.
Joff. Should we just move on to the
Yeah, we're good.
will reading?
Yeah.
I
Joffrey's
could
just
be the-
kind of doing that.
To keep my character introduced, I could be the ambassador for the well reading. Like I was hot. Like I don't just. I don't know. I'm
So
just trying to
fucked up
introduce
review. I
myself.
can't believe you did that to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that.
you
Go
can
ahead,
do
do
that.
it. No one here has a problem with it.
Alright. So, Goo,
Yes.
actually, I don't think. How about.
Like I'm not the one that's gonna read the will. I'm the one that's supposed to keep order.
Yeah,
You want
I'll
me-
have someone read the will then. I'll be
And
the
if
one.
someone gets unruly, I'm supposed to remove them and strip them from any rights to any will.
Yeah.
You want me to play the what is the old timey term for a lawyer?
Mediator.
A representative.
Representative. she just kind of clears her throat and goes, as representative of Edgar Heist Estates, all of his monetary assets shall go to every remaining living member of every living remaining child. Properties and any personal items will go to wherever he chooses. She reads a little bit more, basically bureaucracy.
Yes.
Addendum. If my cousin Joffrey attempts to take any of these items, he is to be forcibly stepped down as CEO. She rolls up the paper and just looks over at
What the
Johan.
fuck? That's so good.
And he had it notarized. Joffrey stands up. What? This is absurd!
I suggest you quiet down before you are removed. This will be your last warning.
I suggest you be quiet, you half-breed!
She snaps her fingers as two muscle-bound men enter the room.
He kind of gives a smirk and snaps his fingers for his guard.
Then my
Just-
character was like, he is
just-
to be removed. He is
just-
to be removed for being unruly for this function. He has been given multiple warnings and now he is exempt and stricken from the will.
Goo, your Steel Defender creation also wheels itself over, granting a bit of intimidation to Joffrey.
Steel defender, armed weapon.
You don't know who you're talking to!
I don't give a shit. I have been hired to this function and you will now be removed. Remove this man.
Just as he's being carried away, Johanna will walk over to Goo's character and hold up his hand. I thank you again for helping with this incident.
I
I
know
knew
a lot of you are in grieving and mourning. This is not a place to commit arguments. That is for the court system.
Well, it's more or less we're not grieving, we are celebrating him.
Why would you celebrate the death of a loved one?
He has suffered greatly, and as someone who understands a long life, he just kind of says with a distant voice, I understand that death is a great celebration.
It is supposed to be the release of life and the start of the new.
That is
Whether-
correct.
Whether the gods deem you worthy to be returned to this plane of existence, or to be moved into the next chapter of your life, it's up to the gods to decide.
True sight is crazy.
But I will not have any disruption during
But,
any of that.
But, Goo, because Seth wanted to do a funny, can he still do the funny with the CEO, dude?
Yeah.
Trying to get... Alright. So, Ginris... Sonic, can we move over to Ginris and, Braxis?
Yes, Genris and Braxis. Seth.
You... Yeah. What's the CEO's name again?
Joffrey. He's trying... Because he's been kicked out, he's trying to stuff, oh god, what, because I know he can't exactly steal anything of Edgar's. What would be a funny thing for him to steal?
He's starting to steal the
Plate of food.
candlesticks and the food.
Yeah.
I have a fight I like to do.
Let's
Go
do
ahead.
steps first. Let's do steps first.
Oh no, these
Go
can
ahead,
go
no.
together.
Oh,
Alright.
is the...
Go on, Seth.
Go on.
Well, would you look at this, Access? The CEO has become a common thief trying to steal candles, it seems?
I did
How the
not
mighty have
very
fallen.
good hand this turn. It's
I have to
mostly
agree
damage.
with you. And here I thought that
So 3 kills
Um,
You know, I thought
Go
we
ahead.
had enough money to buy everything in this place.
What
so
were we gonna say, Red?
I'm
I
going to use
don't
control
know.
flames on the
Don't
kiln's
ask me.
flames to
That's a weird
arc
one. I'll kill the foundation
onto his
tomorrow.
clothes and set him ablaze. Well, just set like the sleeves on fire.
Can you not?
No, it's not
You're
gonna
not-
kill him. He's gonna stop, drop, and roll, but he's gonna make himself a fool.
Is
Yeah.
he touched the candles?
I'm sorry, guys. It's just Red. You do this a lot where we already have something planned. And you're like, I'd like to do this thing that's gonna completely disrupt it.
Well,
It.
it's a minor inconvenience.
I gotta agree with Spirit.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
It's
And,
funny, yes, if we weren't already planning on doing something.
I'll say let Spirit and Seth do their thing first, Red.
And then he tries, and then Lewis does it when he goes for another candlestick. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, that works.
So anyways, Aaron, if you'll play the CEO,
I'll try to.
I thought you were the one playing him.
I'm gonna step up
Yeah,
to
just
E
give
then.
me a bit. Gotta get my roll going again.
What's your motivation?
I don't have to take this one to half-breeds. Talking.
I'm not a half-breed.
You're a bastard of an elf and a human.
No, that's just what I want people to think. But I'll make you a deal. You see, our dear friend Edgar left me in charge of distributing his belongings when he passed away, and I'd be willing to give them to you. However, I will ask you this question right now. How many limbs are you willing to lose to get these possessions?
What do you mean?
I'm going to cast minor illusion on. What did you say, your character or Joffrey?
My character?
On your character to make it appear as if your hand is now a stump.
I
He
mean,
kinda
as
looks-
I say, Anders just pulls out a knife and slices his own. Joffrey, at least, he sliced his own hand off.
Kinda looks freaked out. Like a lot freaked out, but you know how those fucking egotistical people are. They're not gonna bolt from just... Oh god, what is it?
Oh,
You
Oh,
think
you're
that'll
still-
scare me?
You
you're
think you
so
can
good.
scare...
Well, I'll say this. For every limb I cut off, I get if dear and his possessions, he just as cutting him, at least to Joffrey, he sees getting to cut another one of his fingers off. What should I start with next? Oh, maybe I should cut my own tongue off. I bet you would like that. You wouldn't have to hear me talk anymore.
He now runs, but he's got the candles. Basically, he's stealing the shit, and he's not stopping. Now Red kills thing.
Lumina's, she just looks in like his general direction, and you just see the flames from the candles arc onto his clothes.
I'm back. My turn.
He drops it and just kind of... Oh god, what's
Oh,
the
you
word?
finally got back?
Screams.
Yeah, and bolts off.
He starts rolling on the ground as he's bolting off.
Yeah, he's just rolling away.
Oh, Lumina says something before he goes, liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh, his pants are literally on fire.
What in the gods is going on out here?
Probably when the fire gods decide to enact justice upon him. No matter,
Next
he's
to
gone
speak-
now.
I
Next
didn't
to
know I
speak
hired vigilantes.
Nick speaks up. Well, the balance was out of order.
Why are there random candlesticks on the ground?
Go ahead,
I
Zeph.
messed up my
Go ahead.
placement.
Genrich just walked out with axes. Well, you see, our dear CEO decided since he wasn't going to get any of Edgar's possessions, he would steal some candles. Thankfully, we managed to mostly stop him before he stole too many. Isn't that right, dear
CEO.
Braxis?
Stealing candlesticks that are painted
Yes.
gold, but are actually just false gold. How many of all the idiots, none of them ever went after the candlestick.
I think my dear friend Braxis can agree with me. Desperation turns people into idiots.
I don't even think he was
Already
going for the
occupied just by talking
candlesticks.
to them.
I think he was going for the candles.
Candles. You candles.
Oh,
It shows you what kind of fan you
alright.
use.
I'll have my guards patrol out here. All of you need to return to the reading room.
Understood.
I'd appreciate no more interruptions. Today's already been pretty hectic.
Alright. Blair,
Yeah?
I would like you to play the CEO's son, who thinks he's going to get all of Edgar's adventurer stuff.
Can I actually do something unique about it?
Sure.
So I don't have to play a pretentious twat?
I was hoping
Sure.
to hear pretentious twat.
Please don't. I can't.
I don't want
do
to.
that.
I don't want to hear any more pompous assholes. I will eventually have blood on my hands.
Why do I feel like... Hold on. Why do I feel like that's Spirit not talking in character? I feel like that's just Spirit talking in general.
But yeah,
That was
Sonic,
me
I have
talking.
I have a
one
qu-
pretentious asshole would make another, so.
I have an idea. You see I see a young man, mid, what would be a good age? I'm actually confused. What would be a good age?
How old is the
Mid
CEO?
30s.
Yeah.
Mid-30s.
Spike
He
Fiction,
looks
Brooke,
like a spitting image of Edgar, and he goes, "Oh, did my
okay,
grand uncle leave his
Bird
weapons?"
Chancer,
By the way he sounds,
Militia,
he's not demanding them. He's just
Infantry,
curious.
this- I only have like 3 mana. I have a bunch of damage that I can't really do anything
He gave
with.
me his symbol,
I guess
the
I
golden
can. Everblue Witch,
blade.
I gain
That one's
Oh.
for me.
6.
Oh, I see.
Honor. 13. What are these?
He just kind of looks disappointed. I understand. And I'm sorry for my father's everything.
I have 3, I'll get
Quite
the
Go for
surprised
all
it
of
didn't turn out like him.
Well,
It's
to
too
be
good to be-
fair, his father didn't actually raise him.
Oh, and I'll
My apologies for my assumptions then.
My mother divorced my father when she
What?
caught him in the bed with elven whores. We left, and my mother made it her mission to give me the best life she could.
To
This
top
guy
it all
wants
off,
to talk about tactics.
to top it all off, this boy right here is He's the next in line to take over the company.
Well,
No,
I
more
hope,
like
I hope you keep my character just well, I hope you keep changing the cycle because we don't need more people like him running around. Should we turn pull the glasses back down and keep
you're
reflecting
welcome.
on
Keyshawn.
what looks like some weird contraption.
he kind of
It's a
says,
protractor, isn't it?
actually,
Just a calculator.
actually, I am the new CEO. Just today, he was actually, what's actually the business term?
Fired.
Deposed by.
No.
Deposed.
It's
Resigned.
not. Yeah, deposed. But what were you gonna say, Red?
He would have been deposed likely by a.
Shareholders.
Yeah, shareholders or board directors.
He was taking most of the money for himself. So
That's a
That would
bleak
explain the
industry calling that
that would explain the desperation for trying to get everything that your dear departed uncle had.
Yes, and also I am an adventurer. I am the Diamond Beer's leader.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Alright, just making sure. Screen went dark for a minute. Probably from inactivity.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
He kind of just says, though I might give up the CEO spot to the deserving person, my sister, I don't really like wearing business suits.
It
Okay,
was
that's
Edgar
fucking-
that mainly taught you.
Okay, that's
things,
fucking
after
wild.
all.
Yes, and my heart yearns for going out. My heart yearns. My heart yearns for the dungeon. Sorry, that was out of character. That was me trying to make a joke
You
in
are
character.
legally
but-
allowed
Heart
to.
yearns
It's out
for
of
the
character.
lines.
Anyway.
You
And
could turn this card into a free
naturally,
draw
I'm
too
going to
by
hunt-
killing,
going to hunt
what's
a
it
bad
called?
dragon.
Terrorizing Fiend.
Yeah, be careful about those ones. They're
Oh no.
Gene
a
2
little
draw 2.
strange.
I know they're a pain in the ass. Though my wife and healer likes.
Right.
Yeah, it is this entire turn.
I'm going to smite one of you. I will make a fucking grappler paladin and I will beat the fuck out of you by God's will.
Hey, leave me out of this. I have no part of this.
It is in fact daytime. Oh god.
Not you, Seth. You're chill.
A bad dragon bites dogs and do 100 different things.
I'm making it a
Though
mechanic
that-
creature
We actually
now.
played 2 in like.
No, I have something. Alright, please make this canon. You don't have to, but it'd be funny if it did. My warlock friend of the group. Well,
You defeat that.
more
so,
the. Oh god, he just kind of takes a deep breath and sighing.
They're like, they're made out of rubber.
No. Edgar's nephew. That's
27
nephew, right?
victory. Holy fuck.
Or second cousin?
Second cousin.
Second cousin. Just admits, my party is also my. He's trying to say it in a way that doesn't make him look weird. Basically, he's saying he's in a poly with all the team members.
Yeah. My warlock friend, well, not friend,
Partner.
my warlock partner has created an idea based off of the bad dragons,
It's an enlightens you at it back.
Oh,
but
and
she won't.
what would that be?
She says it's better to show the diagrams rather than explain.
This is
He just
fucking-
pulls out a book and just hands it.
You're gonna do so much
Frank.
this turn, and it is terrifying.
Frank would then start looking through it.
Just sex toys. But monster dicks and holes.
Hold on.
Honestly,
hold on. You go to, it goes to your hand.
get your friend
Says-
in touch with the adult side of the company, and
Keep
you're going
in
to be
mind
fine.
how much damage. you
Don't
have, 'cause
look
you
in
can
the
continue
section
to kill
they
things in
put
the graveyard.
in red tape. Trust me.
You should look
If you
anyways.
do actually... Yeah, okay. This is a thing, because someone said, what the fuck, Bad Dragon? They are literal fleshlights that are feet.
Now you don't have
Bad
to kill
Dragon.
the betrayal that's on the
What
field.
the
if you
fuck?
want.
God.
You can kill the betrayal
What
that's
the
in the
I
game.
zoned out for a minute. Why are we here?
Luminous said, just looks at Frank and says, Frank, what do you mean the adult side of their company?
No! Get out of here!
Aren't daggers adult things already? Or is that Grey Swords?
Everyone bunked right.
No. Daggers are a teenager thing. Adult things are more for adults. You'll find out with you
I don't mean to.
yourself.
I don't mean
are.
to bring
Okay.
his total of damage up even more.
Luminous grumbles.
But
You guys say almost everything is for adults.
Because it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
She,
Holy. This
she
is gonna be a
hubs
wild
it.
turn.
Well, I imagine she almost... I imagine she almost gave Frank a heart attack speaking up.
Yeah.
Oh god,
she
you
did.
gave-
Yeah.
Anyway, the CEO guy goes, before you say anything, my partner likes to iterate. She's not into that. She
Minus
just,
6.
she's just doing that for the people who are.
Oh, and trust me, there are plenty of people who are.
What the fuck are you? It is. Oh yeah, no, it's not daytime anymore. That doesn't change much about your turn currently.
What class did you say that she was?
Warlock with a demon.
Yes. That would probably mean, depending on what kind of demon it is, she probably has access to the spell Silicon. Weird spell, but we all know what its purpose is.
And it automatically plays because you've got Missy
Me being a warlock,
Yes.
I've never heard of that spell in my life.
That's because you're a Hexblade warlock.
She is. He
Interesting.
speaks up. She is the
you
patron
killed
of
something
the
in the grave.
of the rubber mistress, is what she says. But I am not too keen in learning of what she means by that. AKA, this is one of my characters. One of my friends created.
A dominatrix.
Patrons.
Like
That's
the
fucking
cookie.
No,
wild.
pa- Yeah, no, it's the patron that they created. Yes, it is based off of it, but she made it for their own game.
Yeah.
If that's too uncomfortable, I apologize. It was just a silly little joke.
It's fine.
Sorry.
Luminous is...
I'm
All
not
this is flying over Luminous's head.
Alright.
What's up,
It's
Trip?
daytime.
I don't like it,
I'll draw
dude.
2 cards. Hold on.
And-
It is not daytime.
Okay, then just have it be Lilith.
Hold on then.
Like I said, it was just a joke.
Before I play that, I'm gonna-
Just a
It doesn't
succubus.
bother me at all.
That's because you're.
What is my lift height?
No, I'll keep on that shit.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
probably a smart
Prasker.
idea.
Deep breath, Garrett.
You know
I don't
was
know
gonna
what to
say
do now.
This is okay. Hold on.
But yeah, Sonic, the real answer of what her patron is Lilith. I made the
Well,
joke.
I can't buy anything.
The original patron was just a joke, alright?
Put it at
Alright.
daytime anyway.
Okay.
I'll
And he just
try
kinda-
hard
kinda
to see what I can
goes-
snag off the
So,
side.
Oh, God.
It's just an apprentice.
In
So I'm
other
at
news,
6. I'm gonna snag Animus and put Wild.
there is something that Edgar did leave for
Oh,
you.
it's wrong.
What is that?
He pulls out Edgar's magic boots that he had a long time ago.
I have mana left over, and I
This.
think that I'm fine with just
Walking?
having mana left over. I was hoping to get damage
Swift.
and acquire that fucking
Boots of swiftness.
Lunar Guardian.
Ah, so these boots are made for walking.
Yes.
That's what they're gonna do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
They might even walk all over somebody one day.
Listen,
Huh?
we've
It was
just
a-
been through a
It was
funeral. Let us do
completely
some
different
fucking
card. It
puns.
just happened to be a lifeline.
You
card.
could step
Not a
on them real
crime.
hard.
God
Two
damn it!
nights and 2 days.
I went for the song and Goo went for porn. Typical Goo. Leaving a gooey center and everything.
I'm gonna hit Goo with the Jamiroquai.
You gonna hit me with a what?
The Jamiroquai.
What is that?
You know from the fucking Virtual Insanity music video where he just like reaches out on moving but he keeps going closer to you?
So sorry.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just
Sonic, you
made a
Sonic,
search.
I just flicked cleared on the nose.
Anyways,
Have a
Um,
day. That man.
What's next?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry I missed the game.
We're still in a game. It's
it's
the
base
base
D&D.
game.
Well, I mean, wasn't
Sorry.
I also in that one?
No, you're not
No,
in
you-
here.
sorry, we don't have another ping thing.
I'll make one. So continue on, guys.
Go ahead, Sonic.
Yes. So, God, I'm trying to figure out what else to do for the
We can
funeral.
we can call the session now, Sonic.
Do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't think anything else is going to pop up really.
so no party crashers, no knights looking for Luminous again.
No.
Yeah, we just got here. Their trail would have led them to have to travel if they picked up on it. So, no, they wouldn't be
Plus-
able to reach you so quickly.
Plus, you literally have the patriarch of the Heist family there.
The selfish deed is not freedom.
The only thing we could do, and that's it, even if Sonic wants to, is say something that would just sort of lead it into the next little arc we have set up.
Sorry, I heard patriarch and was like, The Yakuza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just fucking around mostly. With the fucking patron. It was just a silly haha.
I see that now.
I wonder, is Nig's going to
The step on me cult.
start tying to Luminous?
Nyx.
Nyx.
We'll talk to her in the next game.
Okay.
I forgot about the fucking. I'm good.
Please, I've played enough.
So Sergeant Zun?
Yes.